I'm Igor Kayfetz, and this is the List Building Lifestyle, a podcast for those who want to build a large profitable email list and make six figures from anywhere in the world. If you would like to get rich by building a large email list while helping people, this podcast is for you. I also invite you to attend a free web class I'm conducting this week to find out how I built a list of 4,331,656 email subscribers at a profit. Secure your free seat at igor.cx. Attend this free workshop to discover an easy way to get 50 to 500 new email leads per day on complete autopilot without losing tons of money. Just go to igor.cx to attend this free web class. And now, once again, it's time to claim your list building lifestyle. Welcome back to another edition of the List Building Lifestyle with your host, Igor Kayfetz. So earlier we've done an episode of where I shared the 6 tools I use for podcasting, and that episode actually generated so much feedback that I decided to do one more episode about the tools I use. And this time I want to share with you the tools I use to create affiliate promotions. Now, just so we're clear, the affiliate promotions I run typically produce anywhere from $50 all the way up to about $120,000 in sales in 7 days. By affiliate standards, that's considered to be pretty good because 99.99% of affiliates don't make any money when they run affiliate promotions. And there is a method to my madness. There's an actual strategy that I use in order to make that happen, and I will not be revealing the strategy today. That's not the focus of this episode. The purpose for this episode is to only explain the tools I use and how I use them, rather than the strategy itself. So if you're looking for more information about the strategy, then look for it on my website, listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. You'll probably find either in like some text or some banner ad that tells you, click here to find out how I'm making ridiculous amounts of money promoting other people's products. So with that said, there's only 8 tools that I use. Some of them are software, some of them are actual, physical tools. And I use all of these tools in a certain way, in a certain sequence that allow me to create these big affiliate promotions. And the first tool I use is Canon 70D camera. So this is the camera that I use to shoot all of my promotions, regardless of whether it's an affiliate promotion or a promotion for my own product. That's the camera I use. And what I found out is that when you use a professional camera, and Canon, I would say it's sort of semi-professional, right? It's not like Canon, Mark cameras. It's just basic, it's user-friendly, and you can be a total idiot and still take great pictures and shoot great videos, which is, what I am when it comes to cameras. I am a total idiot, but I know how to press a certain button, or a certain couple of buttons in a certain sequence, and that's something that my friend Anastasia taught me. She's really good with cameras, and she says, press here, press here, press here. And when you see this, square pop up on this screen, then you need to click here and turn this dial over there. So I know exactly how to do that every time I shoot a video, and most of the time I set up the camera and I don't touch it. Meaning that I just leave it the way it's supposed to be set up, and I just come up to it, turn it on, shoot the video, and that's it. And so Canon 70D camera has proven to be the best camera for me as far as shooting promotions, as well as, of course, shooting YouTube videos or anything else really. Like if you've ever been through any of my sales funnels, if you've ever seen any of my sales videos, if you've ever seen any of my YouTube videos, you've probably seen me use Canon 70D. And I also use a lens with this camera. I just don't know what that lens is called because they don't say the name on the lens themselves. I just know that it's a Sigma lens. That's all I know. So you probably want to Google that. You're probably gonna research some of that stuff, but definitely get yourself a Canon DSLR camera to shoot your videos if you want to be building big affiliate promotions. It just makes you look more, for lack of a better word, pro, when you're using a professional camera. Now, does it mean you can't use your iPhone or your smartphone or your tablet to shoot these videos? No, not at all. You can probably get away with a handheld iPhone video as well. I've seen it done. I've done it myself. You can probably get away with screen capture videos as well. But typically, that would be the tool that I use, Canon 70D camera, to shoot a the way my friend David Deacle calls it, the talking head video, inviting you to a webinar or talking about an affiliate product or why I endorse somebody. So it's just a really great tool. I can't recommend it highly enough. I've been using it for a couple of years now, and I'm really happy with it. Now, obviously, the second part of it is a lens, and this is where you'll need to do some of your own research to figure out the lenses. And the way you do it, you just get on YouTube and type in, best lens for a Canon 70D, or best lens for YouTubers, or best lens for shooting tutorials. So you basically will find out that there's a whole world of lenses, and it's going to be really hard for you to pick one. But what I would recommend you do, look for the one that allows you to shoot in dark and small environments, because most of the time, if you're a startup, if you're just getting started with affiliate marketing, those will be the environments you'll be working in. Those will be dark environments with low ceilings and insufficient light in order to shoot those videos. So you want to get a lens that is capable of shooting in that environment, making the room look a little bit bigger when you do, as well as take in lots and lots of light. So even if the environment isn't properly lit, you still get a relatively quality video. Now, speaking of light, another tool that I use, I actually forgot to include it in my original list, so there's going to be 9 tools in this list. The third tool that I use is a light box. So a light box, my friend David Deacle actually lended me his a long time ago. It's been, I think, about a year and a half since he did. So a light box is basically a light structure or just a lamp that you use when you shoot your videos, and it points to your face. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to light up your face and create light exactly where the camera is pointing, so it can record a high quality video. Because one of the big secrets to creating great videos or great photos is lots and lots of light. That's what the cameras and lenses need. So investing in a light box, and these can, you can get these for less than $50 on Amazon. Investing in Lightbox is probably going to be a good idea if you're looking to create video promotions. Now, the fourth tool that I use is a tool that I use to process and edit my videos. It's called Final Cut Pro. Now, it's a tool for Mac, so if you're on Windows, you can't use it. You can probably use something like Sony Vegas or any other video editing software. But I use Final Cut Pro, and I do some minimal editing to my videos, typically just removing the fat, right? The parts where I say things like and and I'm just wondering what to say, and the parts where I cuss because I lose my the track of my words. But for the most part, to edit my videos, that's what I use, and I just process the video as a 720p, and then what I do, I put it on Wistia, which is the fifth tool that I use. I use Wistia to host my videos, and a lot of people probably not agree with me. They won't agree with the fact that you're supposed to pay for hosting your videos and putting them on your website. But what I found is Wistia just, again, makes it look a little bit more professional, right? When you use just YouTube, it's not really as professional. When you use Vimeo, which is a little bit better, there's some limitations to Vimeo that I don't like. So I prefer Wistia, and I'm really happy with it, although the bill is steep. So we may end up moving away from Wistia in the future if we can achieve the same sort of professional look, feel, and speed. Of course, the speed is very, very important. I mean, I use Wistia to host pretty much everything that I've got, including my paid products and my free recordings. And there's really no issue hosting like a 2.5-hour webinar on Wistia. It doesn't even lag or stop. It just loads real fast. So Wistia, doing a great job. Keep up the good work, but please lower your prices because you're just killing us. Yo, it's Igor. If you're loving the content, hop on over to listbuildinglifestyleshow.com for more free training and a free transcript of this episode. Oh, and I'd really appreciate if you logged into iTunes and rated the show. It really helps. Thanks. The tool number 6 that I use is Dreamweaver. So Adobe Dreamweaver, I use it to edit HTML pages. So what we had done is, because I'm not big on HTML, I'm not big on editing, I don't think that's the best use of my time, I've had actually Dennis create a template that I can just go in, look into the code, replace the timer, replace the video, replace the headline, and not really play with it too much, and within just 10 minutes be done with the page. So Dreamweaver is a tool that I use, but there's also lots and lots and lots of alternatives to Dreamweaver. Lots of them. Many of them are actually free. So all you need to do is just Google Dreamweaver alternatives, and you'll probably find a whole list of HTML editors that you can use right now, and they're free, and it's going to be really, really cool. So that's the 6th tool that I use. The 7th tool that I use is a timer. Now, the reason I use a timer is because every promo that I do has actual real scarcity and a deadline attached to it, because that drives the sales, and because that's one of the things that makes the product desirable. And not to mention that I don't want to run evergreen promotions. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes a lot of sense to limit your promotions each and every single time. And it's probably something that, we should discuss in another episode. And I think if you go on listbuildinglifestyleshow.com and Google scarcity, you'll find quite a few episodes, including the one with a very famous psychiatrist that discovered exactly how scarcity actually helps his patients to overcome a lot of their psychological and psychiatric issues. So check it out. Now, for creating the timers, we use actually a custom coded script that Dennis created. But before that, we were using websitecountdown.com. So it's a very simple timer, very, very simple software. It doesn't give you much as far as, features and bells and whistles, but it just gets the job done. So, very easy software, websitecountdown.com. Or you can also use Deadline Funnel, which is a software you can use to sync pretty much everything around your funnel, including your emails, not just your pages. And that software, you can find it on deadlinefunnel.com. And you can also check out the interview we've done with the founder of Deadline Funnel, Jack Bourne, on listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. So the 8th tool that I'm using is rev.com. So in the episode that I've done about the tools I use for podcasting, I mentioned rev.com as the tool that I use in order to create the transcripts for my podcast episodes. In this case, what I do, I use rev.com to create captions for my videos, my promo videos. So whenever I release a video, be it a 3-minute video or 5-minute video or 15-minute video, selling some kind of product or endorsing something or marketing or maybe even just a content video, I submit that video to rev.com to create captions, because when I noticed that captions increase response, not only because, if the person who's watching the video can't enable a sound, so they can actually just watch the video and read the subtitles, but also because, I think at this point we are conditioned to expect subtitles and to look for them and to read them while we listen. And that just creates better retention. I mean, think about it. When you go to the movies, you got subtitles. When you watch Netflix, you got subtitles. Pretty much everywhere you go. YouTube is now creating automated subtitles, right? Just using their technology, as well as allowing you to upload custom subtitles. So captions and subtitles, I mean, that's good stuff right there. And I think you should be using them to increase your response. And the 2 final tools that I'm using. First, so the tool number 9, is Track My Solo. So actually, there's going to be 10 tools, right? So tool number 9 is Track My Solo. Track My Solo is a really simple, quick, stable tracker that I use to cloak all of my links and to basically mask all of my affiliate links and pretty much everything under really slick-looking subdomains. And again, really, really easy to use, really fast. Eliminates a lot of the fake traffic that's floating out there, so it shows you real statistics. So good stuff. Track My Solo. You can check it out at trackmysolo.com, and that's a very easy way to track everything that you're doing, to track your links. You can track your opt-in rates. It's really just a very simple tracker that's designed for the simplicity of it to track simple link hits. Last but not least, for mailing, right? Because most of the affiliate promotions I'm doing, I'm actually mailing my list. For mailing, I'm using Ontraport, which is just a very easy and reliable way to get the word out to all of our customers, to all of our prospects, to all of our leads about that particular promotion. And there's really no bells and whistles. It's not I guess the interface is not the easiest in the world, but they're reliable, they're stable. and again, I can easily just write my email, pass it to my assistant, and have her load the email in, knowing that it's going to get out. Very simple, very easy, very fast. Never had an issue with OnReport. So 2 thumbs up to OnReport. So these are the tools that I'm using to build these 5- and 6-figure affiliate promotions. So if you're trying to build these, or if you're like just learning, these are the tools for you to use. But again, take this with a grain of salt, because there are tools that you don't have to use that I do. For example, you don't have to use the Canon 70D camera with an expensive lens. You can actually shoot things just from your Android device or your iPhone. You don't have to use Dreamweaver, which is a paid HTML editor. You can use a free alternative. You don't have to use Wistia, that charges you money for hosting your videos. You can either use Vimeo, right, or maybe a free YouTube account. In the meantime, you don't have to use Track My Solo, which is a paid solution. You can probably either not cloak your links at all, or maybe find something free like Bitly, right, that also tracks your clicks. So again, none of these tools are mandatory. What is mandatory, though, is the outcome, and that is creating a page that actually does a good job of selling whatever the affiliate product you're promoting at the time. So if you ever wondered what are the tools that a super affiliate is using to build these super affiliate promotions, well, now you know. So this is Igor Kayfets. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and until next time we chat, have a good one. Thank you for tuning in to the List Building Lifestyle. Get access to previous episodes, the transcript of today's show, and exclusive content at our website at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. Also, don't forget to claim your free seat at the traffic workshop I'm conducting this week, where I'm showing how I built a list of 4,331,656 email subscribers without losing money, and how my clients are putting anywhere from 50 to 500 new leads per day on their list at a profit without any list building experience. Just go to igor.cx to claim your free seat now.